I upgraded the pulse rifle to take 60 shots instead of the regular 40. I don't know what it is I'm supposed to be doing, so I'll just follow these blind gooks. I'm in an open area, so I will switch to my rifle. I could have sworn I'd done this section last video, but you know, oh well. As I said, I'm not doing this densely. I'm not putting much effort into this. This is a blind playthrough, so pretty much take what you can get, people. It's supposed to be a joke playthrough, a let's suffer. And as I said, if I have to suffer, you all have to suffer too. This is a I don't even know how to explain this game. It's not even that it's that like I was expecting it to be a lot worse, to be honest with you. Like, yeah, there's some stupid buggy AI, but I've yet to encounter any breaking glitches. I don't know why they're only shooting at me, but yeah. Anyway, let's go. Yeah, I shot him in the shoulder and he died, okay. Sorry, I haven't been recording as much lately, okay, I don't know what happened there, I don't know what button I just pressed. Still don't know what, yeah, again, bloody, buggy AI. That's not a computer I can use, so let's just ignore it. Who's shooting at me and I'm out directly in the open? Okay, fine, you die. Yeah, and get me down to low health, except you dropped a health pack, so yeah, I get full health now, okay. I actually like it when, first-person shooters have health pickups and not necessarily regenerating health like I'm used to in games like Call of Duty, though I haven't played Call of Duty in a while. I've only played Battlefield 4, and I didn't even bother defeating it or completing it before I traded it in at EB Games. It's just not my thing, I guess. Maybe I'll pick it up now that it's again cheap, just simply because, you know, I went that far into it. I'd like to at least know what the story is, but it's a well, again, it's a first-person shooter. You don't exactly expect much of a story other than you get a good guy, save the bad guys, destroy, destroy, destroy. The story in this particular game is, well, first off, I don't even know what the story is other than we're Space Marines on what I'm assuming is a planet, you know, on a base on a planet. I almost shot her in the ass. I seriously almost shot her in the ass. Wow, they killed everyone, okay. I don't know what the hell the armor does. It seems to pretty much dissipate at an extremely alarming rate to the point of I seriously wonder just how effective it is. What is that? I am only allowed to carry 48 plus 8 shotgun shells. Okay. Usually you're allowed to carry more, but 48 plus 8 in the tube is a respectable amount. Usually you don't use a shotgun in a military campaign, especially a pump action shotgun. And I know it says it's semi-auto, but well, you know what? Let's waste around. Yeah, it sounds like a pump action shotgun. It doesn't sound like a semi-auto. I know there are, my limited knowledge of shotguns in military anything. Keep in mind I'm talking about modern day military, not futuristic space campaigns, so frankly futuristic space campaigns would be even better. You'd think they will not, it wouldn't be a tube-fed mag, that's it, because tube-fed mags are slow to reload. Maybe not belt-fed. Belt-fed shotguns seem a bit ridiculous. But definitely a, detachable magazine. And I took a bunch of hits there and did not lose any health, so I guess there is some usefulness to this armor, okay. Feeling a bit antsy just since moving here. Well, first off, my stay here is very limited. So I'm looking for a new place to go on my own, and just I need to save personal last month's rent, saying that the timeline I've been given is by no means enough to save up personal last month's rent, but I am hoping that I can have a little bit more time to just save up. Excuse me, I burped. Yeah, I lost patience, and okay, where are you? You died. I like using shotguns, because shotguns are very powerful close-range weapons, but the thing is, they're close-range weapons. You don't really want a close-range weapon in most shooters, because it requires you to get up close. Like, frankly, if you're close enough to use a shotgun, you're probably close enough to use a knife or a melee weapon. Okay, I am at the bottom house, and there's some bloody graphics going on. That's, I like that. It's a bit distracting, but I am at low health, so it only makes sense that there'd be a one of these says there'd be some distraction when I'm at low health. Where are you? Grenades and rifle. Okay, whoa. Yeah, alright, as I said, this game isn't as, bad as I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to be significantly worse. It is, playable. So far, anyways, but it's definitely disappointing. If you're playing an alien game and you're not fighting aliens, it's gonna be disappointing. I know in Alien Isolation you don't necessarily fight the alien. There's only one alien. You're mostly fighting people and androids, but that's not a first-person shooter now, is it? That's a survival horror stealth game. Come on. And in a survival horror stealth game, you're not necessarily supposed to be fighting, you're supposed to be sneaking. That's supposed to be the point of a survival horror stealth game. You're weak. Your enemy is strong. You don't want to fight. You want to survive. If you fight, you're probably gonna die. Or if you fight and win, you're probably gonna be severely beaten. It's why stealth games nowadays tend to disappoint me. Well, I shouldn't say that. There are a few decent ones. Six Masters of Shadow, Six Shards of Darkness are really good stealth games. But the thing is, you're supposed to be playing stealthily. I swear, nowadays people don't even know what a stealth game is anymore, what a stealth game is supposed to be, because they consider Dishonored to be a stealth game. Dishonored is an atrocious game. Dishonored makes C4 look good as far as I'm concerned. Okay, who are we shooting at? Okay, I guess I'm supposed to do this, yay for that. What did that do? It opened that locked door. Okay, but anyways. A stealth game is supposed to not have you have mind-bending superpowers. You're supposed to be weak. You're supposed to be fragile. You're supposed to stay in the shadow. And Dishonored just throws everything out the window, and instead of trying to be a good stealth game like it's intended to be, it just goes it can be played stealthily, and I hate that in modern video games nowadays. When games have no sense of direction sometimes in this day and age, and it's gotten to the point of big budget games, specifically because big budget games will appeal to a wider audience. They appeal to people who don't really play video games. or at least don't play that particular type of video game. If you want to play a stealth game, you play a proper stealth game. You don't play a game where you can mass murder everybody like some sort of goddamn superhero. That's not how it's done. It's just not how it's done. I swear, the control in this is terrible. Like, precision aiming in this thing is just so horrid. So horrid. But yeah, like, Dishonored plays some terribly. I think I mentioned this in my last video with some open world third person games where everybody wants a big map despite the fact that there's nothing to do in the big map. Well, it's like that. It's getting to the point where I am getting very hesitant about picking up games from Bethesda now, because I grew up on Elder Scrolls and Western RPGs on PC. And here's the thing about them. They are very deep. Bethesda's Western RPGs are getting to the point of they're no longer deep, they're wide. The Skyrim's, for example, I do enjoy it for what it is, but it's a pale comparison, in all honesty, to what the Elder Scrolls once was. Just a pale comparison. There's, well, for one, because you can just pretty much play and upgrade all your skills, there's really no replay value. Like, again, I've replayed it many times as some different races, but there's really no reason to replay other than that. That's like Oblivion had replay value because you have to choose a class, you have to choose a star sign, whatever star sign you were born under, and it gave you replayability value to an extent. Though you can still, you know, be a like a barbarian warlock or a barbarian fighter and still be able to cast massive destruction spell, also which is just not how it's supposed to be. But oh well. Whoa! There's sentries. Sentries. Okay, how do I do this? And who is shooting at me? Besides the sentry. Oh, you're shooting at me, okay. And you just won't buy me. Your red flashlight is making you... It's not the controller, it's the game. I can precision aim well in other PlayStation 3 games with this controller, and this isn't even a good controller to begin with. It's a trash controller that I got on a trade. And the trade included this game, so you know, there's a connectivity, but yeah. And I just got splattered, okay. How long have I been playing? You know what, let's end it here, take care.